So Resident Evil, the final chapter. It's the only thing we found today at our local thrift store, but we did pick up some other vintage stuff. So vintage eight track. I don't know. What do y'all think? Um, vintage eight tracks. So yeah, we picked this up for $10. Look, not
What was
my
that?
not my price there. So I don't know if this was a CD case or what this was. Some kind of old time spendable CD case, but I got sealed, 8-track sealed. This stuff's like 45 to 50 years old, somewhere in between there. So, 8-tracks, I don't know if they go for a lot of money or not. This is Bob's Secret Silver Bullet Bat. It's sealed. I do like to open this and breathe the air from 1978. That'd be really weird, right? So that's Bob's Secret. And
Helen Reddy.
yeah, whoever this is. And I'm sure you probably heard it on a radio as a young kid, if you're listening to the 70s radio station.
An unmarked 8-track?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Uh-oh.
It's all missing. Everything's missing.
It's a mystery.
I have no idea.
High energy.
Don't know what this is.
Turn it around. It should have the tracks on the back.
Yeah.
Heart of Glass, Blondie.
Blondie. Okay, all right. It's a mix.
Shaky Groove Thing, Peaches and Herb.
Right. Disco.
So it's a mix.
Right.
I Will Survive.
So how you put disco and rock on the same 1978?
Yeah, Double Vision, Foreigner.
Really? Cool.
That's high energy.
Okay. Just let people read. 1977.
CBS Incorporated. With Dolby.
What is this?
Streisand and Christopherson.
Really?
A Star is Born.
Really? That dude, Chris Christopherson, no wonder why his buddies were making fun of him being all modernized. He made something with her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't even know that. No wonder why his little gang made fun of him, the Wailing Jennings gang,
Yeah.
I mean, in Convoy, he was cool.
1976. Charlie Rich.
Mm-hmm. Some of these are ancient, man.
1976 cassette with 1973 music. And other years. The all-time hits of country music. Seems like a lot of country is on 8 tracks.
Ooh, see that dust coming out? That's that little strip in there. There's a strip in there that gets really... I don't think it's that way on all of them.
So what do you need to do? You need to service that?
You can put the strip back and it keeps the tape taut up to the tape head, see? Gotcha. Cassettes have like a little spring in them. Like a spring that mounts from here to here.
But 8-track doesn't.
8-track has just one continuous, sponge, like ribbon, sponge material.
So when they say refurbished or serviced, then they mean...
I don't know. Maybe they took it apart and they added that back to it. I mean, I think you can unclip this and remove the tape, pull it apart. What kind of music was this, by the way? I didn't even look.
Charlie McCoy, Anita Bryant, Stone, some country from the old days.
Country 45s and some country singles.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Stand by your man.
Tammy Wynette.
All right. Anyway, we're going to add these 8 tracks to our collection.
Physical media.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's audio. It's media. It's audio. We have CDs we've collected. We have tapes we've collected. We have records we've collected. They did just recently bring back vinyls, didn't they, people? So
sure did. Why
can't you bring back 8 tracks? And why can't we have an 8-track player included in our ultra super loud with super high wattage home theater system slash old time 1978 to 1979 high fidelity stereo. Why can't we incorporate? And anyway, that's what we're going to do. Incorporate 8 tracks into that.
The only thing we'll be missing is that
We've already started collecting 8 tracks. We just haven't shown you that. This is stuff that we just picked up at the thrift store. It's not like we didn't already start this, Yeah.
Convoy.
Yeah, like that. Various artists. That means this is the soundtrack to the movie Convoy.
Fly Robin Fly.
Is that what that is?
1975.
I could be wrong. That could not go to the movie Convoy.
It should be like something you listen to when you have a convoy.
Exactly. Something you listen to in 1970s CB trucker type deal, Anyway, that's cool. Sealed 8 tracks with 1970 something air trapped inside. Wouldn't that be neat?
1970s virus.
Yeah, you'd open this and get what? Hep C immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because that was the virus. That was something that was prevalent back then. It wasn't even AIDS. It was
or something.
Yeah, it was some. Yeah, it was from the the love too much era.
Oh, here's more.
Yeah. So turn this thing in
Justin
Chicago. Wow.
Wayne Newton. Willie Nelson.
Who?
The best of Willie Nelson.
Right. Okay.
Huh. And Grease.
This is local. This is like Texas, I think. They got Grease, the soundtrack in here?
Yeah, Grease right there.
Oh, no, that's funny. That's cool. The only thing that make that better is if they had like the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
There it is.
What?
Saturday Night Fever.
This?
No, above it. It's right there.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's awesome.
And vocal hit sounds. Anne Murray, Glenn Campbell.
Oh, God. Canada. I heard Anne Murray and I thought Canada immediately.
Dionne Warwick.
Jeez. Grease.
Yeah, it's Grease. Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
Justin Wilson.
Let's see what's on here. Did I pull this out yet?
No. Charlie Rich, Glenn Campbell, Anne Murray, Johnny Cash.
We went this one. Yep. Okay, we got one more, right? This.
Merle Haggard. Neil Diamond. The Best of Christmas.
Really?
Yep. Pennsylvanians. Fred Warren, Pennsylvanians. Guy Lombardo. Jesus.
Yeah, it's old.
Kenny Rogers again.
This was a famous 70s tape. Anybody who was a child in the 70s had to have had their dad or grandpa or somebody playing this.
8-track. Probably that exact.
Not just 8-track. I mean, in general, whether it was a record or heard it on the radio. Kenny Rogers, it was a big deal. I mean, he was if you looked up 1970s.
Kenny Rogers.
So, yeah, his face probably came up. It's like, I am the 70s.
Diana, Dirty Diana.
Yeah, so. It'd be cooler than this to find like some 80s breakdance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they even have that?
I'm sure they had it on probably like 78, 79.
Oh, so you mean the original
80?
Adventures of
the original 808 people, the original breakdance stuff, they were making 8 tracks into the 80s. I'm sure they were. It's kind of like when they phase out one cartridge and move to a disc and then phase the disc out and move to,
The Adventures of Grandmaster Flash and
Furious 5. Yeah. Stuff like that,
Mr. Tambourine Man, The Byrds.
Nothing makes an 80s, 70s and 80s sound system like a large set of like 12-inch or 15-inch
Paper cone woofer.
paper cone speakers. Paper cone woofers like 15 inches in diameter or 12 inches in diameter, several of them. Nothing makes the 70s like that full range, dynamic 70s sound. Not that tinny digital sound that we have today.
Right.
You know.
Even CDs brought that around.
Right. And when they came out with like polypropylene woofer cones and stuff, they lost a whole bunch of sound and just picked up a bunch of bass instead, you know. They didn't have that large full range dynamic sound. Well, anyway, we're getting back to that to see how let this younger generation see what kind of enjoyment that brought, you know.
It was funny. We were checking this out, and they were like, "Oh, 8-tracks," and then an older woman from back was like, "I bet you never even heard an 8-track."
Who said that?
The older lady behind the counter to the younger lady.
Yeah, it's funny. Yep, again.
Or Kenny Rogers. Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, don't know who.
I don't know who the heck that is either.
I'm sure it's songs that we've familiar, you know, we've heard.
I recognize no titles.
Okay. Tom Jones.
What's New Pussycat?
Yeah. Whoa. It's a weird,
Jeez.
funny song, yeah. That belongs on like
On an 8-track.
yeah, but it also belongs on like like an oldie station. It's funny. The only thing I think about when I hear the ghost of Tom Jones is the ghost of Tom Jones, right? It was
Tom Joad. Is it Tom Jones or is it
I don't know,
else?
but it sounds like it.
Rage
Against the Machine, right? It's just like that's not what he was saying. I don't read the lyrics on the back of the album, so I wouldn't know. I got a good excuse.
Johnny Mathis, all time's greatest hits. Is that Pumpkin Pie?
I don't know. It's got Sleigh Ride in there? No, this would be Christmas songs. This dude sang more than Christmas songs, didn't
he? Yeah, this is not his Christmas songs.
That's what I thought.
Nat King Cole. Made re-famous by Fallout.
By who?
By Fallout. Made re-famous.
Oh, I thought you were going to say by Joe Pesci on Goodfellas.
That too.
When he told his old lady, I don't want to be kissing Nat King Cole over here.
Oh, oh jeez.
All right.
That face.
Yeah.
Time in a Bottle. Jim Croce.
Yeah. All right. So this is a little bit different than what we usually do.
Hey, it shakes things up.
When we pick out, but you know what? This is part of what we're adding to history. Yeah.
Now we just need a player.
Yeah, so we're gonna need a player. Yeah. Well, we got one that doesn't work. We got another one that needs to be serviced, I think. So what we're gonna do is find either one like we have for parts, or we're going to buy another one and add that to the list of to-dos.
I think the hard part is, didn't the old receivers used to not have line outs?
Line out, right.
They didn't have line outs, so you can't hook to your...
Right, but they do have a line level signal, something that dumbs down the signal to get it to a line level signal so that you can hook it to an amplifier and a receiver and all that. But I don't think we're going to do that because that kind of messes with the audio a little bit. It kind of dumbs it down.
So you got to have somebody that has something that has an auxiliary output in line level.
Correct. So they do make things from 78 and 79 and 80 and below, a couple of years below that have a line out signal. We just need to pick up some RCA line outs and hook it to a receiver. A receiver or an amplifier / receiver. We have both. We have several receivers, but we have a big one with a big amplifier. We have plenty of room to hook up auxiliaries. So.
Yeah, it's the one that's got the theater emulator.
Yeah, well, I want to stay away from that crap. I want to stick with the original, stereo.
Yeah, 2-channel stereo.
Thank y'all for watching, and we're going to do something again real soon. We always do. All right.